we are about 11:30 and we are finally on the road. Nice heavy oil field traffic and all. Got the new brake parts installed. All the testing we got was basically a glorified trip around the block. Everything's working, so here we go with untested parts on a highway trip. So be it. We're basically a day late getting out of town, so we lose one day of vacation to vehicle problems. That's the way it goes, I guess. But we continue to head here out of Williston. We're going to make our way down towards the Denver area. So I guess we will see everybody further down the road after we get out all this stupid traffic. Well, here we are pulling into Fairview, Montana. This ends the 32 miles or so of North Dakota we still had to crawl through to get out of town. And with this, we are now in Montana. We should be in and out of this one without too much time, because we just go through a corner of it. So we'll cruise through town here. Got lots of dumb little dips that they put in to keep traffic slow. And we'll continue to head on down the road. Well, here we are, stuck in road construction. Nice way to burn up gas uselessly. If it wasn't 94 degrees outside, I would shut the thing down, but it's just baking out there. Oh, so we are 21 miles away from I-94 in Glendive. I'm going to make into a quickie stop here and get some more ice and refill my cup. But so we sit here and wait, and we hopefully here pretty quick it'll be our turn. So we will see you down the road. Well, I guess it's time for an update. We're cruising on down the road here. We've come out of Glendive. So I'm on I-94 for about the next 70 miles. We hit Miles City and start heading back due south. Yeah, it's a little hot out. But, oh well, the air conditioner's working good, so at least I'm comfy in here. Keep cruising along. It feels like it's a little bit breezy too. Still doing better, still doing 21.5, which ain't too bad given the knobby tires and all the metal crap that I've hung off of this thing, you know, in that round of upgrades last fall, so can't complain there. Of course, we're also using the AC real hard. That's taking its number. But we continue to head down towards Colorado, and then set to get ready for this weekend's 4x4 trip. So we'll keep on cruising and keep heading west, so we'll see you down the road. Well, here we are in the middle of nowhere, Montana. And I forgot the name of the town already. They just made a pit stop out of it. The power was out. So we're staring down about a quarter of a tank of fuel left. It's about 90 miles to Gillette. I guess we'll see what we will do. But anyway, we keep pressing south and keep fighting winds and 100+ degree temperatures. And that ain't helping my fuel economy one iota. But we will press on. I guess there's one more town between here and there. And we will carry on down the road and see where this leads us. So at any rate, we will see you later. Well, time for an update. We are just about to put Montana behind us. That little nondescript green sign makes it official that we're in Wyoming. It is still hot and windy. It is killing my gas mileage. But we'll just have to make it do what we can make it do. I did have to stop in a little podunk town and put what they had in it, available in it. But, one wasn't going to make it to Gillette. So, and I'm actually feeling the difference in power from 91 versus the lower octane stuff, because hills that wasn't bothering it is bothering it now. Go figure. But anyway, we're going to continue on down south, and we're going to see how far we can take this tank of gas, given these nasty winds. And we'll see you down towards Gillette. Well, that generation station there in the distance means we are very near Gillette. That's good. That's about more or less a halfway point here between myself and my folks' house. Not promising to be a very early night, so 6:35, and we still have probably about another 6 or 7 hours to go with my driving style including stopping for gas probably once more. Still eating wind, still staring and standing down 100 degrees. Just being a hot drive to Colorado. So we continue on up over the hill here. We run through Gillette, probably grab a quick bite to eat, and then we'll continue to head south. So we will see you later. Well, figure time for an update. I'm about, I don't know, more or less roughly between Gillette and Douglas, out in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming. Got a little break from the winds running down in a little valley back there. Can hear them picking up in the car now that I'm getting back up in a more exposed area. But it was a nice little break while it lasted. Got the mileage up to 20 at least. But we continue to head south, and at least it's not quite as hot as it was earlier today. We're down in the mid-90s instead of the mid-100s. So that's a little bit of relief. I was able to turn the AC down a little bit. But we keep heading south. If we do make it all the way to the Denver area tonight, it's going to be a late night, and I'm still not 100% sure if I'm going to do that or not. So we keep heading southbound, and we keep on keeping on, so we'll see you further down the road. Well, here we are about 11 miles out of Douglas, and we seem to finally be out of all that wind. And I'm much happier with that result. Getting my butt kicked in that wind all day. We're cooled down to a balmy 85 degrees outside, much better than 109 that we saw over in southeast Montana by a long shot. Still quite warm. But getting darker, getting later, about 9:30. Right now, or actually, let's say 8:30 Mountain Time. By all effects, that should be about 1:30 Mountain Time, getting over to my destination, about 2:30 my time. I don't know, still on the fence. It would be a short drive in the morning to get to finish the hop, almost too short. And this is the way it goes. I'm gonna keep on going and see how close we get, and I don't know, if we make it home, that'll be a bonus, so we'll see you down the road. Well, here we are in Wheatland, Wyoming. Going to be my place for tonight. I'm just tuckered out, don't want to drive anymore, so to hell with it. I'll finish it up tomorrow. At least the head's in the back where it belongs. That works. So nothing fancy, even a little bit tatty, but roughly half what the stupid Super 8 wanted, so we'll take it. All it carries, it's comfortable to get a few hours of sleep, so we will see you in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. It is about 6:20 Mountain Time. We're headed back on the road here towards Cheyenne. Just kind of gave it up last night. And this morning you can smell the fires from down south. Kind of nasty, but what can you do? But anyway, we're going to throw this final hop home or to our destination and get started on enjoying some vacation after being stuck at home an extra day. So, anyway, we'll see you down towards Cheyenne. Well, at long last, we are finally in Cheyenne. Primarily downhill if anything shows up here. It's helped me in the gas mileage a little bit. Still got to fill it though. We're definitely not going to make it to Denver on what's left in there. So we're going to make a pit stop here on the south side of town and get Wyoming Road over our shoulder and get ourselves on that final stretch to my folks' place. So as we continue to ease on down the road, we will see you at the state line. Well, here we are. We're done getting the vehicle filled, and as we speak, we are crossing the state line into Colorado, officially throwing Wyoming over our shoulder and getting onto the homeward stretch. One nice thing about fueling in Cheyenne is I basically filled on the top of the hill, and I get to go downhill pretty much the whole way. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of a number that thing posts by the time I pull into my folks' place. So we continue to slide on down the hill and continue to head towards Denver, and we will see you down the road. Well, the Denver dirt hanging in the air. 3 lanes each direction of highway, and the extreme northern ends of high density population can only mean one thing. I'm very near my destination. So we continue to run through the highway down here. We're going to start working our way more towards the Aurora area, which is where my destination is. So we are nearly done with the road trip. So we will see you at the end.